So, when was the last time you went to a movie and you heard applause? I'll pause. Because the last time I went to a movie and heard applause was Spider-Man: Homecoming, and I think before that it was Avengers: Endgame and probably like Infinity War. But yeah, it's been a long time. So, the Odyssey. There's so much to say about this movie, so much that I enjoy from this movie. But let's start with the negatives. I would say for the first 30 minutes of the movie, I wasn't really liking the way everything was being edited. It just felt very quick, very chopped up. The dialogue felt very sharp. I didn't really like that. It almost felt like whiplash. But I would say like after the 30-minute mark, everything just kind of fell into place. The story was progressing nicely. There was a very good pace, and it was enjoyable once more. I didn't even feel like the movie was almost 3 hours, which was good. I like it when a long movie doesn't feel like it's long. You don't feel every single minute. I would say Christopher Nolan does a good job with that. He keeps you engaged enough for you to be able to enjoy the movie even though it's long. We've seen it with Inception. We've seen it with. I enjoyed Tenet, so I would say Tenet. I know a lot of people feel a little iffy about Tenet, but Odyssey, man, what a movie! It was so grand, and not just because I was watching it in IMAX, but it was so grand. Everything about the movie felt big, and the monsters felt big. The music felt big and loud in the theater. I also went at about 11:30 at night, and the theater was pretty much packed. And that's surprising because the last few times I've gone to the movies, even when I've gone at a favorable time, there have been a lot of empty seats. So I guess it just goes to show you how much people either love the Odyssey as a story, or they love Christopher Nolan in these movies, or they love both. I think I'm in the camp of leaning more towards Christopher Nolan because I don't really know a lot of detail about the Odyssey story, but I still enjoy it. When I was younger, I watched the really old version of the story, but I wasn't really paying attention. I was younger. But I think I'm gonna watch it again because that was a really enjoyable watch too. The music. Oh my god. Ludwig Göransson. Every single score that he puts out is something special. He did it for Black Panther 1 and 2. He did it for Oppenheimer. Like everybody knows the distinct Can You Hear the Music track. Everybody knows that. It's so good. And coupled with Christopher Nolan's cinematography, the way he films his scenes, it just makes it so great. And then of course we have Sinners, which, oh my goodness, like he killed it with Sinners. I didn't think he could ever top that, or I wasn't even thinking about him topping Sinners. And then here comes Odyssey. And to me, it's not like it doesn't top Sinners or Oppenheimer, but there's just something about the way he pairs up the pluck of the bow that Matt Damon's character Odysseus does with the score that just makes it. Every single time I heard that in the movie, I was like, "Yup, you got me." Another thing that was really great was the acting. With an ensemble cast like this, how would your movie not be great? We have Matt Damon as Odysseus, Anne Hathaway as Penelope, Tom Holland as Telemachus. I believe Robert Pattinson was Antonius. We had Elliot Page, we had Corey Hawkins, Himesh Patel, we had Lupita Nyong'o, we had John Bernthal, we had Charlize Theron. Like there are so many great actors and actresses in this that just made it so much better. Zendaya, can't forget Zendaya. And might I add, Travis Scott, did not expect that from you. Even though he was on screen for like maybe 2-3 minutes, great. I wanted to see more of him and him being a bard, him telling stories. I wanted to see that. I was very intrigued. So, fair play, Travis. And then, of course, the actor for Agamemnon. Let's talk about him for a second, because my goodness, his presence alone was insane. Like how they had him not say anything, yet you feel how grand and regal he is. And his fit. His fit was just perfection. I loved the helmet with the way the gold braided in the back. I loved the all black. It was just so good. This is a little bit of a spoiler, but the moment that the soldiers come into Troy and he's just standing at the gates, the open gates, and the soldiers just rush in. Oh my goodness. That was an aura-filled moment, if any, hands down. Like it's up there with Darth Vader. Maybe not like Darth Vader hallway scene, but it's close. It's pretty dang close. It's crazy how everything just felt so real. It felt like I was in the movie. I can only imagine what it felt like for 4DX cinema goers. They moved. Actually, I think I saw a couple of videos of people just being thrown about, especially in the scene when they're in the water and Poseidon is angry, so he's making it like such a bad journey for them. Insane. Absolutely insane. Let's talk about the practical effects as well. The Cyclops, the giants, the tentacle monster. I just love how Christopher Nolan has a hatred, it almost feels like, towards CGI. So much so that he wants to make all of those crazy scenes practical. And it works so well. Like the scenes with the Cyclops felt so real and so scary. And I'm like, yo, Chris, when are you gonna make a horror movie? We're all waiting. It's time, buddy. Let's make a horror movie. I don't know how he does it every time, but it's very impressive. And I want to watch it behind the scenes of how this movie was made, because I'm sure it'll be very fascinating to see. Yeah, so I would say I've really enjoyed watching this movie. There's not much to complain about other than the beginning of it, how it felt. It just felt very rushed at the beginning, and then the story just starts to take shape and pace and everything that I loved about it. I would give this movie a 9.5 out of 10. The beginning just felt a little wonky for me, so I would say a 9.5. Okay, so what do you guys think? Do you think a 9.5 is too high or is too low? Maybe it deserved a 10, an 11 out of 10, who knows? But just let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree with my rating or if you would give it a higher or lower rating. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you in the next one.